Yellow Gemini, hello, how are you? How are you doing? This is going to be your reading for February 2020, Gemini. So first, we're going to do this quick energy reading surrounding you. I'm doing this because a really nice person recommended that I do this, so I'm gonna do it this way. And Gemini. For February, we have to deal with many people, and you are the best at doing that. But every now and then, your relationships with people become quite difficult, because people become difficult, and they tend to behave in a way that is related to their deepest worries and their deepest emotions. So what I'm trying to say with that is that the people around you right now, whether it's in work or in love or friendships or relationship, whatever, they have many emotional things going on with them, and somehow they bring these emotions into everything else that they do, and somehow, some way, you have to pay for that. Could be in a literal sense or not. So you're basically having to deal with people's emotions this month. So everything that is happening to you at work or at home is directly related to the people's emotions. So you're trying to be as compassionate as possible, but you also don't want to fall in a place in which you are being the stupid guy or the stupid girl. So people are all over the place. They're behaving in a way that could damage their relationship with you. And if that relationship is good, their emotions are getting in the way of that. And so you're having to control yourself so that you don't add wood to the fire. And also you're trying to be empathetic, understand where they're coming from, why they're so frustrated, why they're so angry, why they're pushing, why they're pressuring, why they are, kind of messing up their relationship, perhaps, because of their problems or their inner issues. So as for February, you're adopting quite a sympathetic attitude in which you want to put yourself in other people's shoes, so you can understand where they're coming from, and whenever they say something to you, you're not going to take it personally, and you're going to try and understand the best way that you could. We have the Five of Cups right next to the King of Cups. So lots of emotion going around. There could be somebody around you who is dealing with something very sad. It could be a breakup, it could be whatever thing is going on with them. They're quite black about it, they're quite sad about it, they're quite worried about it. So in a sense, you're trying to sneak away from all of it. Not sneak away, you're just being, you could say, a little bit hypocritical, but in a good way. Perhaps whatever your opinion is or what your thoughts are, you're not expressing them because you understand why this person is acting this way, and you understand that they're going through something difficult. So you are not expressing yourself honestly, around them, because perhaps your honesty or your sincerity could cause them more pain. You're having this kind of escapist energy in which you just don't want to be involved in this situation. So whatever excuse you can make to get out of it, you're using that to get away from this situation. So at the same time, it seems that this person's burdens are so strong that you're thinking about you're thinking about all the different ways in which you can like run away from this situation without damaging their emotions, without making them feel bad about it. And it's not like they're a bad person, it's simply just that you don't want to be dealing with other people's shit. I mean, it's that simple. For you in this relationship, it doesn't have to be a loving relationship, it could be any kind of friendship or acquaintance, somebody at work or something. You don't want to be dealing with their shit, like it's not your problem. So you should not be having to deal with all of this because of their sadness or their burden or whatever. Sorry about the noise, by the way, and sorry if the meditation music is too loud as well. Okay, so the devil has come up twice already in your reading and also in Taurus's reading, so it could be an energy going about. I think it's related to the fact that Valentine's Day is coming up, and on Valentine's Day we always tend to gravitate to old past things that are not good for us if we feel alone. Some people are having fun with their new love, other people try to go back to old shitty love, but this isn't related to that so far. This is related to the fact that this person's got a lot of toxicity in them. Not toxicity, you know, like they're a bad person, they're not a bad person. They have some troubles in their mind right now, so their energy is quite negative in their thoughts, and you just don't want to deal with it. You know, you're like, no, I don't have to deal with this situation. I understand where you're coming from, I understand your pain. You do have a good reason to be sad, frustrated, angry, but it is not my fault and I have nothing to do with this situation, so I don't have to deal with your crap, you know. Everybody, you know, they don't have to reflect that onto you or express their anger and sadness onto you or take it out on you, because it's just not your fault, right? And you're acting quite mature about it. So we all know that Gemini is usually very, how do you call it? How do you say it? Vociferous or something like that? I don't know. You love to express yourself, let's put it that way. And especially you love to express your opinion, even if you constantly contradict yourself. But right now in this situation, given that this person is quite sad and they're suffering something, you are acting quite mature about it, and you already have enough experience with other people, so you already know how to handle this situation in a smooth way, how to make sure that you don't hurt the person, how to make sure that you're separated enough so as to avoid any conflict. And we have the devil here, this person with this black energy, and you are coming here with this blue-yellow energy. So you're trying to make this situation as light-hearted as possible. You're trying to bring this person a feeling of friendship and love instead of a feeling of negativity. So you are aware that you have to move away from this situation, and you are being hypocritical about your opinion and your thoughts on the situation, so that you can bring a little light, friendship, and love into this energy. Because right now this person is sort of, you know, turning all their relationships into a devilish, toxic, negative thing, and you are trying to turn it into a very positive, beautiful thing of love and friendship. So if that requires you to be insincere or a bit dishonest regarding your emotions and your thoughts, then you're willing to do so, so as to make sure that you handle things correctly. I mean, this person is definitely a good friend. You know, they could be your couple as well, but I'm not getting that from this really. There's some, they're a good friend. They're definitely a good friend. I'm not having, you know, the lovey-dovey romantic vibes from this. Could be a friend who lost somebody that they love, or a friend who is dealing with quite a difficult situation in their life. Okay, so here you come with your Gemini energy fighting off this negative blackness. And then we have the 7 of Cups, which means that you are already thinking about where you're going to move next. You have quite many options and you don't know which one to pick. So you have to be smart about this one, not to use your emotions, because sometimes you as a Gemini, you drive yourself towards places where you are not going to have a good time, simply and only because other people around you said, hey, go here, you know, come here, go there. I recommend this place or that place. And, you know, you should not be driven by that. But at least you're aware of all the options that you do have around you to move towards. Okay, for this month, for the present moment. And we end the reading with a great card, which is the Temperance card. You have, as a Gemini, this is actually quite difficult, but you have managed to become quite mature in your mind. You know exactly when to express your emotions and when not to, and you are keeping quite a leveled, balanced mindset. You are not being, you know, all indecisive or insecure about what you know that you have to do. You're quite well directed towards where you have to go, and you know exactly when to express your emotions and when to not do so. So you're being quite very level-headed. Is that what they say? It is level-headed. And also there seems to be a Sagittarian energy around you that is helping you pick the right choice. So there could be a Sagittarian around you say, hey, look, this is how you balance, this is how you make your choice, and this is, you know, how you should pick your goal or your path or where you're gonna go. This is really good. Regardless of the situation with your friend, you are becoming quite mature Gemini. Yep. Many similar cards showing up here. And if you're worried about all those options that you have, it seems that there are 2 options that are quite good for you, and they're gonna appear very soon, so you have to be vigilant about it. It seems like it's gonna be 2 really good options as to where you're gonna move towards. So pay attention to that, and don't be swayed by people, and yeah, keep keep your tempered mind on the level so that you can deal with the situation in a beautiful way. And this is what you're doing is really nice for this person. So have a great time, have a good February, Gemini, and see you later. Bye bye.